happens all the time. As you can see, Sonia Gandhi here among the senior leaders of the party, of various political parties who have gathered over here for the march as far as the land acquisition bill is concerned. Clearly, of course, Sonia Gandhi will be among the leaders who will be leading this entire march to the President's house. And clearly, of course, now all leaders who have gathered over here, as you can see, leader of opposition in the Rajya Sabha, Ghulam Nabi Azad, has in fact started announcing for members to come and form a line really in which they can actually progress on from here. So clearly, of course, an attempt being made by the various political parties to organize themselves, and it's from right here at the Parliament House, right outside the Gandhi statue, that all of these political parties will be marching right after the President to press really as far as the land acquisition bill is concerned, that the President should intervene and that a bill which they are calling anti-farmer should not be passed. Madhav Krishnan in New Delhi for Times Now.
Madhav getting us that ground report just before the march had gotten underway. These are live visuals coming across from the national capital where the protest march has gotten underway from Parliament to the President's residence. Aditya Raj Kaul joins us with more details. It's quite a sizable number and we see very senior leaders who are part of the delegation. And how many parties have come together with the Congress? We'll try and go across to Aditya Raj Kaul in just a bit. We're given to understand that delegates of or members of 13 different parties have joined together in this land bill march. The Congress left, the Samajwadi Party, the JDU, all of them joining hands together in this land bill march. The opposition mounting an assault against the government on the land bill. After a lot of drama through the day, whether or not there would be an impending face-off between the Delhi police and these senior leaders, a short while ago, we are given to understand that there has been an okay that's been given. The government saying that all accusations that it was trying to stall this march are all false and they will be allowed to march as long as there is not a law and order situation.
We have come together to oppose the Modi government's amendments.
The idea is twofold. Number one, to expose the hypocrisy of this government. A bill that they supported completely in 2013. Amendments that they had moved that were accepted by the UPA government. A bill that was passed in the interest of the farmers is today being put into the trash can. All the clauses that we had put which were in the interest of farmers, taking their consent, the consent clause 80% for private projects, 70% for PPP, the fact that we would have a social impact assessment, the fact that you would return the land if it was unutilized for 5 years, all of those clauses have been done away with. So the heart and the soul of the bill has been taken away, and as I mentioned in Parliament, only the carcass has been left. So we are going to put on record our protest in the interest of the farmers. Our only avenue today is the Rashtrapati ji, and we hope that he certainly will take some notice of this.
Ask him to not re-promulgate the ordinance. What will your exact demand be as far as
certainly our demand is that this sort of a bill and ordinance must not be approved because it is anti-farmer, which is 65% of our population, and therefore we must make sure that their voice is heard.
Right. Also, as far as this entire permission for this march is concerned, a lot of controversy with the Delhi police issuing notices.
This government is very, very focused on throttling the voice of democracy. That voice of democracy either outside this house or that voice of democracy either inside this house. We want to assure the people of our country as well as this government that the voice of democracy cannot be throttled.
The government will very quickly understand that it's one thing to win landslide elections and another thing to run a government.